Okay, grade 10th. So we are on the topic that is digestion in humans. In the previous class, we studied about how the digestion takes place in mouth. We have discussed the mechanical and the chemical digestion in mouth. Okay, so the food that is now chewed properly, mixed with the saliva, have to move down towards the stomach, right? Now, the food that is, you can say, the semi-digested food or the food, partially digested food that move from your mouth towards your esophagus, it is called as bolus. Yesterday also we discussed about. Now, this bolus or this undigested food will pass on from your mouth towards your esophagus. Esophagus, esophagus or food pipe, phagus or food pipe, it's a muscular long tube, approximately I think 25 centimeter long. Okay, will take the food from your mouth towards your stomach, and it will show a kind of movement that is called as peristalsis or peristaltic movement. Peristaltic movement, what is this peristaltic movement? It is nothing but it is rhythmic contraction and relaxation of muscles of the alimentary canal, so that the food can easily push forward. Okay, so after swallowing the partially digested food, that is bolus, it travels down to the esophagus. The esophagus, here no digestion takes place. There is no digestive glands or associated system here. It is for digestion, but it's only concerned with the, it connect, it secretes certain mucus. It secretes certain mucus that help in the lubrication of food, so it can easily pass on, and it will show that peristaltic movement, wave like contraction and expansion movement. Okay, so that the bolus will pass on to your stomach. Okay, to your stomach. Okay, now the food will finally reach to the stomach. Stomach here is a muscular bag. Stomach is a muscular J shape. J बोल देते हैं. J shape दिख रहा है ना आपको ये? Here J बना दो. J shape. Okay. So muscular is sorry, stomach is a muscular bag-like structure that is present in your, I think, upper left side of your abdominal cavity. Okay. Highly muscular wall of stomach help in churning of food. Churning समझते हैं आप? Mixing. किसी चीज को हम मिक्सी में डाल के पीस देते हैं, that is churn. या फिर आप क्या बोलते हैं उसको, I don't know in हिंदी, जिससे हम दही फेंटते हैं, to churn the milk. Okay, churn the curd. So it is a muscular set that continues the mechanical and chemical digestion here takes place. Both digestion will take place in stomach, mechanical as it involves the churning movement, and also the chemical digestion. It involves in uh, uh, secretion of various gastric juices. Gastric glands are produced, gastric glands are there that secrete the gastric juices. Okay, these gastric glands are present in the inner lining of the stomach, right? Stomach squeezes and churns the food to produce chyme. Now the food that is in the form of bolus, here it is converted into chyme, right? So, so the chyme is a creamy fluid. It is converted into, a semi-solid food. The semi-solid food is called as chyme. Now what happened next? The wall of the stomach, the wall of the stomach secrete, the wall of the stomach secretes HCl, hydrochloric acids. Okay, this HCl, this HCl or hydrochloric acid kill the germs which may be present in your food. Moreover, it makes the medium inside the stomach acidic, so that so that the enzyme, normally pepsin, is secreted in the stomach. Okay, so pepsin will work only when the medium of the uh, stomach is acidic. Okay, so here pepsin will release, enzyme pepsin will release. Pepsin will convert, or you can say it involve in the partial digestion of proteins, partial digestion of protein. Okay, so pepsin is required. Let me mark. Pepsin is required. It involved in the partial breakdown of protein, partial breakdown of protein. HCl is there, that first is that kill the germs, right? And it make the medium inside the acid, it make the medium acidic inside the stomach, so that pepsin can act on the protein, right? We have certain mucus also secreted. Mucus also secreted, I'll write here. Mucus will also secreted by the walls of the stomach. Okay, and why this mucus is secreted? It is secreted because it saves the inner lining of the stomach from getting damaged from HCl. So you know that hydrochloric acid, it is acidic and it will damage the inner lining. Your stomach is made up of smooth muscles. Okay, so it so much of acids it will secrete, or it will damage the inner lining of the stomach. So this mucus will help the inner lining. It will protect the inner lining. Okay, so I hope this is clear that acid will make the HCl will make the medium acidic. Okay, parietal cells are there. Parietal cells of stomach, they will release HCl. Okay, and the hormone that is responsible is gastrin. Where do I will write? I'll write here. Gastrin. Gastrin is the hormone that is that initiate the parietal cell to produce HCl. You don't have to go in much detail as it is not given in your NCERT, but still you have to understand. Okay, when you go in 11th and 12th, if you will take biology, it will help you. So HCl make the medium acidic. It is secreted by parietal cell. Parietal, I hope I'm writing the right spelling. Parietal cell, okay. Parietal cell, they produce HCl, and the hormone that is required, that is gastrin. So the role of HCl, I hope you are clear with. Now, Pepsin, as if I told you that pepsin involved in the breakdown of protein. Okay, protein is not completely breakdown here. Partial digestion of proteins takes place, right? So, in the stomach, there are certain cells are present. These cells are called as, let me clear all this. These cells are called as chief cells. Chief cells. These chief cells, they will secrete pepsin, okay, and pepsinogen. Pepsinogen help the chief cell to secrete pepsin, and pepsin will help in partial breakdown of protein. ओके इससे ज्यादा डिटेल में आपको जानने की जरूरत नहीं है, ये भी आपके लिए बहुत डिटेल है, राइट? तो स्टमक के अंदर क्या हो रहा है? मैकेनिकल डाइजेशन हो रहा है. मैकेनिकल डाइजेशन क्या मतलब हुआ उसका? चर्निंग ऑफ फूड इज happening actually, and this churning happens when the muscular wall of the stomach, they will move, okay, they will move, and it help in mixing and churning of food. Now the bolus, bolus किसको बोला था? बोलस उसको बोला था वो जो पार्शियली डाइजेस्टेड फूड जो आप खा अंदर ले रहे हो, इसोफेगस से नीचे आ रहा है स्टमक में, दैट इज बोलस. नाउ द फूड इज बिकम काइम, इसको हम बोलते काइम. ओके, नाउ द रोल इन द stomach is clear to you. Okay, now let's move further. So here again you can see the how the protein is broke down by the enzyme pepsin, and HCl also break down food. HCl also is uh, responsible for digestion of food here. It also makes that medium acidic. It also helps the enzyme pepsin to work on. Okay, so protein will converted into peptones or protease. मैंने आपको बोला पार्शियल डाइजेशन हो रहा है, पूरा कंप्लीट डाइजेशन नहीं हो रहा है. प्रोटीन will converted into peptones and protease. Okay, after peptones it will come converted into amino acids and all in small intestine. Here the partial digestion will take place. Okay, so this is what all happen in the stomach. Now from the stomach this chyme, इसको chyme बोला था, partially digested food from the stomach, it is called as chyme. Now it will enter in the small intestine. Okay, now it will enter in the small intestine. Let's have a look. So this is what जो मैंने आपको समझाया, how the chief cells are responsible. This is not given in the NCERT, but it is okay if you will study little much in detail. So chief cells, they will secrete pepsin. Pepsinogen is there. Here you can see the parietal cell. They produce HCl in the presence of hormone, that is gastrin. Okay, so that is for your extra information. Okay, now moving on to the small intestine. Small intestine is the longest part of the alimentary canal. Okay, नाम small intestine है, but ये सबसे लंबी है. And in human being, it is about 6 meter in length and 2.5 to 3.5 centimeter in diameter. And it varies in different animals. It depends upon the feeding habit of animal. Like in herbivores, it is longer as compared to carnivores. Okay. Longer small intestine in herbivore. Why? You have to answer. Why the herbivores have longer small intestine? Very simple question, and the answer is also I'm expecting from you. Okay. Cellulose, yeah, Naman Jaju, right answer. Yeah, herbivore have to digest the cellulose, right? Very good. So carnivores, as they are eating the flesh, they have the shorter intestine. Meat can be digested easily as when compared with the cellulose. Okay, it is coiled, and if we'll talk about the small intestine, it is divided into three parts. That is duodenum, jejunum, or jejunum, or ileum. Okay. Now, this is what the complete digestion will completed in the small intestine. Digestion will complete in the small intestine. Um, the secretion from liver and pancreas will help to complete the remaining digestion. Whatever the things are left over, now it will be digested easily in the small intestine. So if we'll talk about the secretion of liver, so you know that liver is the largest organ, and it manufacture bile. The liver will produce bile juice. Okay, bile juice, let me show you. So liver will produce bile juice, and this bile juice will, here, it will stored in the gallbladder. Okay, so bile juice help in making the environment basic. स्टमक को एसिडिक एनवायरनमेंट चाहिए था, स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन को एनवायरनमेंट एसिडिक नहीं चाहिए, बेसिक एनवायरनमेंट चाहिए. ओके, नाउ liver also secrete bile salts, bile salts, bile pigments, bile pigments. It also secrete bile pigments. Okay, and here the major role of these bile salt is helping in the breakdown of fat globules. Fat globules. फैट ग्लोब्यूल्स, जो बड़े बड़े फैट के ग्लोब्यूल्स हैं उनको तोड़ दिया जाएगा. This is called as, where to write, no space, this is called as emulsification of fat. Emulsification of fat. Emulsification of fat. Right? So liver, it will secrete the bile juices that help in making the environment basic. It secretes bile salt, bile pigments that is required for breaking of the fat globules, and this is called as emulsification of fat. Right? Now, here the fat will also emulsified. Okay, fat will also converted or break down. Now, certain other secretions, also enzymes that are secreted from the pancreas. Pancreas are also there that secrete pancreatic juices, and these pancreatic juices contain many digestive enzymes. The very important is trypsin. Okay, trypsin, pancreatic trypsin, lipase, pancreatic amylase. So here is pancreas, this is your liver, this is your gallbladder, here is your stomach. Okay, here from you can see here is your intestine started. This is the first part, that is duodenum. Duodenum is the shortest portion of the small intestine. C shape दिख रहा है आपको? C. stomach J shaped, duodenum C shaped. Okay. Now the pancreas here, this yellow leafy structure you can see here is pancreas. It secretes pancreatic juices and it contains certain enzyme like like trypsin. Trypsin. Now what trypsin will do? Trypsin will help in further, you know, protein was, हमने पहले क्या पढ़ा था कि protein was partially digested in the stomach. Protein was partially digested in the stomach by pepsin. ओके यही बताया गया आपको, जहां पे वो बना पेप्टोन और पेप्टियोज प्रोटीएज में वो कन्वर्ट हो गया था. नाउ the remaining protein that is the now the peptones or protease, it will again convert it into peptides and amino acids. Okay, so trypsin, it will help in further breakdown of the protein. So here you can say जो जो प्रोटीन स्टमक में नहीं टूट पाया था, पेप्टोन्स and protease, it will convert it into peptides and amino acids. ये smallest unit है प्रोटीन की, amino acid. Okay, so first is trypsin. Now finally the digestion of protein is completed here. Okay, lipase is also there. Second is lipase. First is trypsin, second is lipase. L-I-P-A-S-E, lipase. Okay, so lipase, what lipase will do? Lipase will help in the digestion of lipids. Okay, further हमने देखा था जो big fat molecules थे या big fat globules थे वो emulsify हुए. Okay, by the secretion from the liver, bile pigments. Now these have to break down into, these lipids have to break down into triglycerides, monoglycerides, etc. Okay, smallest unit. So here the lipase will act on lipids. Trypsin will act on proteins. Lipase will act on lipids. Okay, lipids will and again converted into triglyceride, diglyceride, monoglyceride, etc. The smallest unit. Now the third one is trypsin हो गया, lipase हो गया. The third one is amylase. Amylase. Amylase, what amylase will do? Now you have seen that the carbohydrate is starch is started, you know, digesting inside your mouth, where amylase is present in your salivary glands. Now the remaining carbohydrate or the starch, it will again have to complete it here. Okay, and the enzyme amylase will act here. This is not salivary amylase, it is pancreatic amylase. It will act on starch and it will convert it into disaccharide. Disaccharides, it will convert it into sucrose, maltose, lactose, glucose, smallest unit. Okay, so starch is a uh, uh, it is made up of many saccharides. Okay, polysaccharide. Starch is a polysaccharide. So it will convert it into disaccharide, trisaccharide, disaccharide, monosaccharide, right? So sucrose, maltose, glucose, lactose, it will produce like this. So here you can see that in the small intestine, complete digestion have been uh, taken place completely. Everything is digested here. Your digestive system knows us better that we will not, you know, uh, digest or eat the food properly. We are just we are just swallowing our food. जल्दी जल्दी में हम खाना खाते हैं, and whatever होना तो वही डाइजेशन कंप्लीट हो जाना चाहिए स्टार्च का, बट इतना चबाएगा कौन भाई, टाइम कहाँ हमारे पास, तो वो खाना वैसे ही अंदर जाएगा नीचे, एंड फाइनली जो काम हम कर सकते थे वो हम नहीं कर पाए, तो फाइनली स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन को करना होगा. So whatever the things that starch is has to be digested here in the small intestine with the enzyme that is pancreatic amylase. Here the pancreatic juices will act on the small intestine. Okay, so small intestine is having uh, is receiving the you can say the juices from liver, secretion from liver and pancreas, and make the digestion complete. As you know that the inner lining of the small intestine is having the structure that is having the finger like projection, which is called as microvilli. Okay, microvilli, that is supplied with numerous blood vessels, and whatever the digested material is, whatever amino acids, minerals, vitamins, glucose, it is absorbed in the blood by the capillaries. Okay, the blood capillaries are there. It is absorbed by the villi. It is absorbed by the villi. It is diffused into the blood, and you know that your blood is a carrier. It will transport these substances to different parts of your body. Okay, so uh, the microvilli, it also increases the surface areas for maximum absorption of the things, right? So from the now everything is everything like digestion has been completed here. Okay, uh, everything okay, running, just a second, we have to finish this topic. A few minutes are left. So finally everything is digested, it is absorbed in the blood with the help of microvilli are there. Okay, now the undigested waste have to move towards the large intestine. Okay, so in the, just a second, so this is again a diagram of pancreas. So here you can see in it is the largest intestine is smaller than the smaller intestine, and undigested food goes into the large intestine. Here some water and salts are absorbed by the walls of large intestine, and after that the undigested food goes to the rectum. It goes towards the rectum, and from where it is expelled out through our anus as a waste in the form of feces. It will remove out of your body. Okay, large intestine absorbs excess of water, and rest of the material is removed from the body via anus, that is egestion. That is the last fifth step, egestion. Okay, so again the large intestine is having different parts: caecum, colon, rectum, anus. Then you don't have to remember. Okay, so absorption of water takes place, salt are also absorbed here, and the undigested waste is expelled out through anus. Okay, so this is how the egestion take place, and this is the fifth step of your digestion, holozoic nutrition. So this is the complete diagram of digestive system. Okay. Here we are ending with the chapter, not with a chapter, with one concept. We have completed nutrition. I hope this class is helpful for you. What any question, any query, let me know. Give me a message. I'll try to solve. I will give you a mind map of this complete nutrition, human digestion. I will make I have a mind map that will help you. Okay. Thank you.